Hey, thanks for stopping by. Today, I wanted to talk to you about choice. I've been thinking a lot about choice lately. I do live and free Facebook readings every Monday. And a lot of times I have people who hop on there and ask what they should do about a particular situation. But the way that they phrase it, they have a choice to make, but the way that they phrase it is almost like they want me to make the decision for them, which is understandable. When we feel stuck, when we have been ruminating about something that we need to make a decision on and we can't get there ourselves, it's natural to talk to friends, get advice, try to figure out how to make a choice. And contacting a tarot reader, or in my case, somebody who does readings as well as channeling information, is not a bad idea. But I really feel that in terms of just my work, I am never going to make a decision for somebody else. That's giving me way too much control or power over somebody else's life, right? So all I feel I can do with the work that I have experience in and my skill set is to help somebody figure out how to make that choice for themselves. And that's really the best path, right? How can we clear away some of the cobwebs? That's the way I always see it. Or even try to stop all that ruminating so we can get clear for ourselves about what it is that we want to do. Because you see, guidance has taught me that we do always know. We know what we want to do, but to sometimes understand what that is or to listen to what that is, we have to get really quiet. Because as we all know, we can get in the way of our decision making, right? We worry about the outcome. That could be one thing. We put some other kind of outside influences on that decision. What will other people think? Is it the right move is it the right thing for me? How could you not know if it's the right thing for you? Those are but that happens with the what ifs, like what if I don't like it? Or what if, that kind of rumination. The other thing, sometimes it's hard to make a decision because it involves money. And so we get unempowered that way. But the truth is, if we can be quiet for a moment and listen to our true selves, we usually know what we want to do. And I'm going to also say that when we can't make a decision, when we are unable to make a choice, we're actually still making a choice, right? We're making a choice that we can't make a choice. It's something, and I think that that's a good way to look at it, because then hopefully we won't feel as stuck. We won't feel like, well, we can't make a choice. No, let's accept that we're unable to make a choice. And maybe when we state it in that way and understand that we're still choosing not to make a choice, it might free us up to go, okay, well, if I'm still choosing, what is it? What's something else that I can choose, right? And therefore we might have a better chance at problem solving what it is we want to do. I think the most important thing about choice and understanding choice is that we really can get in our own way. And the other thing I want to, in terms of being able to make a choice for ourselves that feels absolutely accurate or right for us, no matter, what all the other stuff going on. And I want to add and leave with one more idea here about choice. One of the other roadblocks sometimes to making a decision has to do with time. We're up against a deadline. I have to decide this by, Wednesday. And that can also get in the way. And what I have experienced in all my years of working with guidance and channeling information from them is that I can get all wound up and start to fret and worry and get more stressed. Stress doesn't help with choice, by the way, about that deadline coming up, that because it's Tuesday and I still haven't made a decision. But I have absolutely experienced firsthand how if I quiet myself, if I stop all that, all the stresses that get in the way of my decision, I can actually make a choice at the 11th hour, what they call the 11th hour. In other words, if the deadline is Wednesday at 5 o'clock, I usually have a decision by 4:30 at the latest. And why does that happen? It happens because, not because I was stressed about getting to that deadline, but because I finally cleared away all the problems that were getting in the way of that decision. And the most important thing is that I started to trust. I started to trust that the timeline and my decision would come together without any effort. And I think I really wanted to leave you with that. It's not magic. It's not, it might sound woo woo, but it's not magic. It really is a path toward understanding how we can better work with ourselves. That's really what it's about. It's about self-acceptance and understanding once again that if we trust ourselves enough, we can come up with what's right for us. All right, well, that's what I got for you today about choice. Once again, thanks for stopping by. I so appreciate it. If you like anything I'm doing, feel free to subscribe. As everyone says on YouTube, ring the bell so you get notifications. And please, please leave your comment. Let me know how you have been able to work with choice in your life. And also, too, if you have any topics that you'd like me to cover, feel free to let me know. Take care, and sending you all the peace there is in the entire world toward you and everybody you love.